Hello everyone, it's me Kian here, and today is a podcast. It's a series podcast actually about my turbulent journey from Hanoi back to Christchurch, New Zealand. As you know, I'm type of a person that doesn't take a normal route to any places when I travel. I often just purposely do some stopovers and just make some small trips out of the journey instead of flying directly. Some of you might question me about the cost of it. Of course, sometimes the cost will be more than flying directly, but the value you get out of it is more, in my opinion. It just take a flight from one place to the other, so you're paying for that distance. For me, I rather stop over in some places within the distance, and then have a look around to the places that I have not been before. So yeah, so if you have seen my reels before, my journey is gonna go from Christchurch to Christchurch, right? From Hanoi. Instead of flying, we have a few options of flying to Hong Kong for transit, or flying to Singapore or Guangzhou in China, or even Sydney, Melbourne in Australia. So we have a few options there, but I decided to go west instead of to go east. So firstly, I found my ticket flying to London. I know, it's kind of crazy. From Hanoi, Vietnam to London for only $600. And they all were good airlines. Good airlines here means it's not a budget airlines, and there were luggages included as well. Ideally, I didn't want to travel with luggages, but with this trip, I must take some luggages because of the weather. I'm dealing with two different weathers, opposite weather, I must say, like winter, really, really cold, and also like quite a hot and humid area too. So my first leg was to transit in Bangkok, Thailand. So this is day one. I say goodbye to my family. It's really sad as always. It's never fun to say goodbye, to be honest. But yeah, especially after you have a really good time with them. Went back for 2 months around there. Went on a trip with them, but now I say goodbye and go off myself. Really, really lucky, really fortunate that my dad is always there to say goodbye to me, right to the point that I see immigration, which is a really nice thing. So we end up going to the domestic airport first, because the taxi then will be cheaper. And because I was quite early, it was on Monday actually. Everyone started to go back to work after the New Year, not the Lunar New Year, but the normal Western New Year. Everyone started to come back to work. We predicted that it's gonna be really, really crowded. So we purposely left early. My flight, remembered, was around 10:30. Is a time of departure, but we started to leave the house at 6 o'clock. By the time we arrive, it's like 7 o'clock. It's still pretty early, half an hour early before we can check in. But we arrive in the domestic terminal, which is closer to where I went from. After that, we hop off the taxi, and then hop on a free shuttle to Terminal 2 in North Bai International Airport, which is the international terminal. And I just line up in there. There was only one person in front of me, which is really, really nice to have that extra time. And then After it was my turn, the lady checked my visa, my UK visa, because she saw that my final destination is London Heathrow. So my bag was fortunately checked in directly to Heathrow from Hanoi. So this it's a long journey, but they are happy to check in my luggage up until London Heathrow. So after that, I tried to go to a departure bay. So we have three gates in Vietnam. We have three gates: A, B, and C. A and C are the normal one. B, departure, was a newly renovated, utilizing a lot of new machines, new way of doing immigration, as Vietnam is stepping into a new era, I would say, highly, fastly, quickly developing. So I wanted to try the Terminal B because I saw the gates of automatic departure, like to exit the country on an automatic machine, but apparently I cannot. So I end up just going on A or C. So I chose C because I saw some of the people from C line actually get to go to the B line later on. So after that, I feel like there was no one was working. There's no officer was working on the departure B, but I really wanted to try the machine there because it looks fancier. I don't know, the carpet looks nicer compared to the carpet, no carpets for the other two departure. So I actually I had to line up until it was nearly my turn, and then I asked an officer there if I can switch to using the other terminals because I want to try the new machines. They were quite friendly to me, really awesome. It's not anything about power distance or they're trying to be a bit cocky about things because they are people in power, but it was actually really friendly to me. I love that. So that's why I asked them, and I actually get to go. But before that, I get to watch something really unprecedented. In Vietnam, the process of doing things can be really formal sometimes, and I get to watch the change of shift of the border officer. They do the whole salute thing together in front of all of the passengers, and then they change the shift, which is really brilliant to watch. The national pride just grown in me at that point. So I get to go to new machines, but the new machine actually was a bit down because they only turned one on, so it ended up being like a line. So they end up turning the other one on while my things were in the one that was down. So they end up taking every luggages and move it to the next machine. And after that, I went to the lounge, the airport lounge, that I bought sort of a plan for the year, and I ended up making the money back, which is really good. But I will talk about that in a different episode. So and I walked to the to the lounge, about to take the escalator, but it was down as well. They were under refurbishment or something, so I ended up taking a lift. The food in the lounge was amazing. I was trying to record this podcast in the lounge, but it was really crowded and I didn't have a microphone. I don't have a microphone at all as well. Maybe I should get one, I have no idea. But I tried to do one in there, but it didn't really up to the standard I wanted it to be. But I end up doing a bit of work, which is nice in the lounge. Get some really good food, good environment to rest, charge up everything, get the last glimpse of Vietnamese coffee before I hop on to my plane. After the lounge, I helped a lady trying to find her gate, which is quite near my gate Yeah, I think it was 37 or something. But I don't know. I felt quite nice that I helped a lady. I helped someone. She looks like an auntie as well. Probably can struggle with finding things when traveling by herself. She was by herself, obviously. I have no idea, but yeah, she was quite happy, quite grateful for me for helping her. So yeah, I rang my mom and then boarded my flight to Thailand, to Bangkok, Thailand. Yeah, just yeah, that's the day one of me. Just follow and stay tuned.